Welcome to the channel, guys and gals. Hey, I've been out here in Brumley today riding around. So we're gonna go down the road here and check some things out. I've heard through the grapevine that they've been considering working on the swinging bridges out here in Brumley. Now, I'm kind of a skeptic because I don't know if they really will do it or if it's just talk or what. So I'm kind of thinking I wanted to drive out here and see for myself if there's been anything going on or being done. Possibly get the drone out today and fly it around. Now I'm out here cruising around on the Harley-Davidson Pan-America. As you guys already know, I use the Garmin XT. I've got the DJI Action Pro 5 and the DJI Mic Minis. I also run a Dji Neo, and I kind of enjoy these products, and I think they're working pretty well. And the only way I'm going to really know for sure is if you folks are talking to me on the videos. Leave a comment in that box. It really helps my channel grow. Hit that like button. You know, if you like my content, subscribe. You know, and that's an old house right there. Went downhill fast. Nobody there, nobody taking care of it. It's like a little old bridge crossing here. Pretty rough looking, but it is a bridge. A little oncoming traffic. So we're going to go out here and adventure around the old swinging bridge and see what it looks like. But I don't necessarily know that I'm going to fly my drone around the first bridge because it's just not quite as cool as the second swinging bridge. The second swinging bridge is pretty cool. My wife wants me to run the drone around this area here. So during the fall, Halloween season, this is loaded full of pumpkins, and there's all kinds of activities here for the kids to play in this area. And they have, of course, you know, different setups and things for adults to purchase as well. They also have one of the coolest features is the cave pumpkin patch. So right up here is the cave that goes back in the ground. You know, Missouri's known for caves, and that's a pretty cool cave. And again, here's the more of the pumpkin patch. This is designed for mainly kids having a good time. Parents can bring your kids in here and turn them loose and let them have a lot of fun. It's a really cool thing. So without further ado, we'll go down here. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know that I'm going to video much of that pumpkin patch, but there's an old shed, an old house, because I don't know how much battery it's going to suck up on the swinging bridge area. It's been kind of a windy day, and I say windy, it's, you know, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, and currently we are at 64 degrees, so the temperature's nice for a winter day in Missouri, no doubt about that. All right, we're getting ready to come around the corner here to the first swinging bridge up ahead. There's the first one right dead ahead of us. Now, this thing's old, you know, and then the floor in it is a little uncomfortable and noisy. It's kind of, I don't know which kind of material they could call that, but it's a hard steel, but it's dipped. As you can see, I'll pull up here just slow. You can see the coarseness of it. But it's a 15-ton bridge, extremely old. You can see how the old metal cables go up. Of course, you got to have the graffiti. Nothing's complete around in Missouri without graffiti. And it's noisy. That creek size there is pretty good. But But it is a cool little area, and I may fly the drone there. I don't know, but I definitely want to fly it over here at the part of the bridge that's closed down. So I'm going to end the video here in just a second, but I'm going to pick the same video up with the drone footage of this one. And then when I'm done flying, I'll go ahead and start the video back up again. I see they finally blocked this off, keep people from going out there. Anyway, I want to do this real quick. It really is a cool old bridge. You don't see very many more of these left in Missouri, so let me stop the video, get off the bike. I'll rehook the camera up to the selfie stick, and I'll walk down there and I'll kind of fly the drone around a little bit. I'm not going to fly the drone over the bridge because I don't want to mess around with the water area. So hang tight. Okay, I got my tail off the bike. The old Pan-America, boys. Ooh, it looks sexy, especially out here on the dirt. This is the old swinging bridge. I'm down here in Brumley, and they've had tales of saying they were going to rework the bridge a little bit and maybe, you know, repair it. But it's obvious the only thing I've done is had some kind of a dozer equipment in here and shuffling the dirt around a little bit. So let's walk up on top here as far as we can go without crossing the borders of being dumb and doing something we shouldn't do, like others have obviously tried. Like I said, it really is an old bridge. And just a few years ago, my wife and the kids come out here and we took pictures, you know, on the bridge and whatnot. But so I'm going to fly the drone around a little bit, and so I'm going to end the video again here. Stay on here and watch, because I'm going to tie that video footage to the drone, and then when I'm done flying the drone, I'll pick it back up to the DJI camera here. So like I said, just bear with me a moment. Let me switch pieces of equipment. That's a sexy bike. Okay guys, as you can see, there's the bike. I just walked down here this far. I'm gonna go ahead and take the drone off here and see if I can fly and get some pretty decent footage for you, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm gonna go up. We're gonna go forward a little ways here. I've got to kind of watch where I'm walking because it is still a little bit muddy, and I don't want to just traipse around in the mud, because it looks like this might just be that way. Let's get you over here a little farther. Let's drop this down a little bit. Let's come over here underneath of this structure. Look at the graffiti on this. Isn't that crazy? I see my drone. We're going to fly out here just a little ways. Probably getting close to the water now. I don't want to fly over water. So let's turn this thing around. You can see the water there. I'll turn around here. Get back on this side of it. Let's go forward a little bit here. See if we can fly through this little passageway here. Might have to go down, I'm not sure. the height there. I can see me. See all the graffiti. See me waving? I'm waving real big. Alright, let's go forward. I'm going to duck down just a little bit because I'm not sure. Alright. Yeah, come on down here. Let's go over here and check out this graffiti wall. You know, you've got to have graffiti on everything in Missouri. People like to graffiti things up. So what do you think of that bridge? Pretty cool, ain't it? Okay, guys, so I flew a drone, as you just seen, and got to check that out. So I got to buzz up out of here now. I didn't get to fly the drone near as much as I had wanted to because there's other people here, and I wanted to be respectful. I'm not flying my drone where they're at. So we'll buzz up out of here. And when I get back to the blacktop, then I'll end the video here for the day. That was some pretty good footage. Like I said, I didn't want to fly all the way across it because I don't want to be over the water. Although the wind down here isn't all that bad. There's some cool rock bluffs here beside this. Here's the other side looking at this bridge. This is a 15-ton bridge. Cables. And it does swing and move. And it's kind of noisy as you drive across it. Creaks around. They put up some barricade gate right here because obviously people on four-wheel drives want to go out and adventure somewhere they shouldn't. It's unfortunate, but they do. So we'll head back down here. And again, you'll see the pumpkin patch again as we roll through here. That's something you definitely want to check out during the Halloween and October type scenery. I just wanted to give you a little update on the Brumley Bridge, swinging bridges, and what was going on there. So they've definitely had some equipment there, and they've been doing some things. Now they're not doing a whole lot. I'm not seeing any, okay, yeah, we're definitely rebuilding. We're going to repair, fix, restore, whatever. They haven't done that. There's your pumpkin patch again. Sign says go slow. Well, I'm thinking 25 is slow enough for me. It ain't 70. I'm definitely having a good time today. Getting out, enjoying the weather. Like I said, it's a little over 60 degrees. It was 64 a moment ago. I think when I started the video, it's probably still about the same. Oh no. Is that thing lying to me? It says 73. Say it ain't so. Wow. 73. Okay, so it definitely warmed up. It don't feel like 73, but when you're on a bike and you got the helmet open, light gear, it's going to feel a little cooler, but it sure ain't Arizona weather, I can tell you that. Or yuccas. Why did the Lord ever make a yucca plant? I mean, what is its really true purpose? Just to agitate me? We'll agitate Johnny. Let's see what we can get Johnny to do or say about my yucca plant. Sorry, Lord. I just don't like them. I don't like poison ivy either. There's a little bridge we crossed a moment ago. Gotta tell you, I'm really liking this old scooter. I know it's not the quality that everybody else thinks of when they think of motorcycles. I mean, a lot of people, when you say quality, the first thing they think of is Honda. And trust me, I'm a die-hard Honda guy. I've had Hondas all my life. And 2015, I bought a Harley B-Rod. The only reason why I bought it is I knew Harley didn't design that engine. They worked with Porsche. I thought, okay, well, at least the engine will last. And then my wife informed me that that bike wasn't comfortable to ride on for her, so then I went to the Harley-Davidson Ultra, because by this time my wife had done invested in a lot of things that had Harley all over them. I didn't want to just waste that. It was a beautiful gold wing sitting beside that Ultra when I was looking, you know. And I thought to myself, that gold wing's the better route. That's what I should be doing. But I stuck with Harley. They all told me that the bike ain't what they used to be. And of course, when I bought it, first thing out of the door, I had to take it down and get timing tensioners put in it. But it ended up being a good bike. We took multiple trips to Florida on that bike, down to Arkansas and different. Well, we went everywhere on it. We really did. I think I ended up putting a little over 60,000 miles on that bike, maybe 70,000. Sold it for just about what I paid for it, honestly. It held its value. All right, so that's Brumley in front of us. We're going to head back towards Lake of the Ozarks. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and run the video all the way back so you can enjoy some of that, or just end it here. Nah, I think I'll just end it here. Again, guys, like I said, please hit that like button if you like it. Comment, please comment. I don't care if you just get on there and say it's dumb. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'll at least comment. And again, we thank you so much. If you like the content and you want to see more, hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll show you when some more comes out. Again, thank you so much. I really enjoy and appreciate every one of you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.